Abby. I would love to see you prepare Nigerian foods on your vlogs.
Hello, hello. Hi, beautiful people. So, what are we doing today? I was actually thinking of doing a clean and cook with me because my kitchen is a mess. Like, literally, it's a mess. But I just thought, you know what, let me just cook because I know some of you guys have been asking if I can do some cooking video. I'm not really good at all this cooking video, but I'm going to try it today. I just came back from shopping actually. Don't know if you can see my shopping over there. I think, yeah. So I just came back from shopping, so I thought I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to be cooking my abbey&herboys. So abbey&herboys is a very common Nigerian. I don't know if it's I don't know if any other country eats it. I think so. It's basically a fried stew, but in a Nigerian Yoruba way. Like, I'm going to be showing you guys some the way I make my one, and I feel like, in my own opinion, Yoruba girls or Yoruba people are the best people making this abbey&herboys. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and do all this jazz. I don't really know how to do cooking video, but I'm going to try. So let me show you guys what I bought from the shop. I really want to make myself a cup of coffee because I am really I've not really had anything to eat. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee and I'll show you guys what I bought from the market. How about that? Now this is my shopping bag from the market. So, well, this is the first thing I saw. I bought this all-purpose jumbo. I actually wanted to get a big one, but I thought, how many times do I cook? Don't let me waste my money. And I think this was £1.20 from the market. I also picked up some. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have. I still have some of these left. You see, maybe I shouldn't have, but this is called red oil, so Nigerian red oil. I usually like to buy the one that says Nigerian, so I should have checked before getting some of that. I also picked up, trust me, this is one of the secret ingredients for a proper good abbey&herboys. In my own opinion, you might not agree with me, it's okay, but this is locust beans. We call it iru. This thing, it stinks, but it's nice when you cook with it. So this was £2.99. I wanted a small, but they don't have the small one. But this is also one of the secret ingredients. This is not part of it, but you guys know what this is. This is called yam, and you guys will be seeing what this will be doing. This is not part of for the food anyway. It's just what I bought from the shop. The second bag, in here I have got some fresh tomatoes. I usually like to use like nice fresh tomatoes like this to cook my food if I can. It's not something that I do every day. I live in the UK, and you guys know sometimes you can't get these fresh tomatoes, but I'm not even gonna lie, that's a lie. Where I live in Southeast, so there are markets where you can get fresh tomatoes, but we are so drawn to using plum, like tin tomato, this plum one, but I felt like I wanted to use this I wanted to use the fresh tomato, so that's why I have this big bag of tomatoes. And trust me, this big bag is just £2. It's a lot. Usually they sell like one bowl for £1, so I bought 2. And I also bought some, I don't know, I call this bell pepper. I don't know if it's called bell pepper, but it's a spicy one. You need to be very careful with this one. This is very spicy. So this pepper, it's very spicy. So I also bought that, and I also got some onions. I have some onions at home before, but I also like to use this white onions. I like the red one, but I like to use the red one for maybe when I'm making eggs or something, but this white one I usually use it for my sauce. Why? I don't know. So what else did I buy? Oh yeah, so these are the meats that I bought at the shop. Would you believe this old bag of meats is £5? Trust me, you need to know how to bargain. This is what I say. When I get there, I don't do like, oh, I'm on you bought something. You say it's £5. I say no. Not this Asian people, because most of these African shops are owned by Asian people. So you have to bargain with them. If not, they will sell you something. So something that you probably pay 10 times the money. So in this one, in this meat, we have some pomo. So most of what I'm going to be using to cook this food are the inner parts of the meat. Saying it now is kind of like, ew, inner parts of the meat, but trust me, they are very, very nice. So I bought some pomo. So this is the quantity of the pomo that I bought. I got some pomo. I got some fresh turkey as well. It's not a lot in there, but it would do. And I also got some cow feet. So for my cow feet, I don't really like having bones in my food, so I'm probably going to be deboning it. And I also bought some I don't know what you guys call this thing, but it's I don't know what it's called. I don't even know the Yoruba name or any of the names. So that's all the meat I will be using. I'll probably check in the fridge or freezer if there's something else, but I usually have some, then I would have. But the next thing we are going to do after this is, so the first thing I like to do is to get the meat started. You see why I wanted to do clean with me as well, because I have a lot of dishes to wash, but it's okay. We'll just concentrate on the food. So I don't really like to, let me move this pot all the way there. I don't really like to cook my cow feet with the rest of my meat. So I would cook the cow feet separately, because number one, it takes like very long for this one to cook, and some might be ready before this one get cooked. So it's best you just cook it separately first. Oh my god, so I decided I would just boil everything together, because I don't know, I don't want to be lazy. I mean, not like I don't want to be lazy, I want to be lazy. Because I want to be lazy. So I hope I'm not moving too much. Oh, I've not even turned on the eating. So the first thing, not really first, but this method I just copied from somebody, and I've been doing it since then, adding some hot spice to my meat. For me, even though I'm going to use most of this for cooking, I also like this method because sometimes when you don't eat all of the meat, I mean when you don't use all of the meat to cook, that's what I'm trying to say, and you keep it in the freezer or in the fridge. For me, sometimes I just want to snack on meat or something, so when I eat the meat like that, you can still taste the bit of the spice. So that's why I felt like the method really made sense, and that's why I've been doing it. So I'll just be adding some of this as well as some onions. I'll also be adding some curry powder. This curry powder and the thyme, I got them from Nigeria when I went to Nigeria. I mean, those are the things I would definitely like buy when I go to Nigeria. I always bring curry and thyme, especially this product. I don't know if they sell them in the UK. I've never checked and I never bothered to check, but that's the product I'll use. That's what I'll be using. I'll also put some salt, and I'll add some Maggi as well, and also add some of the jumbo aroma seasoning. So I think that's most of what I would put in the seasoning. Then I'll just leave it, and I would go and probably do my washing of the plates. Okay, so the next thing I would do while this, oh, you guys cannot see, while the meat is cooking, is also to blend the pepper. So I have two blending units. So I usually use this for, you know, when I don't want the pepper to be very smoothly blend. So I just use this. Oh, we want the pepper to be blended like smooth, so we're going to be using this one to blend it. I'm gonna add some water in it. Yeah, I'm gonna have some water in it, and I have my pepper. I've already cut, washed them. I've got my onions, big pepper. Then we are going to you can see it's full to the top. I'm gonna leave it like, let me leave it. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'll keeping an eye on it, because we are actually gonna cook the tomato paste, so it's gonna cook and it's gonna get smaller. So even though it's that big, by the time we finish cooking, it will get smaller. So I'll leave that, and I'll leave the meat as well, then I can just do my washing. I'll come back and talk to you guys later. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this method, or I don't know how this is true. I remember growing up, my mom used to like tell me, you know, when you have a situation like this, we used to call it tea. I'll say it in Yoruba. Tea in Kobaferu. Just put like something like this. I don't know, and it's something that I've always like done. Like, I really don't know how to explain, but you can see what I'm saying. Like, regardless, it's not going to. I'm just gonna move it again to another side, and it's not going to pour anyway. It's just gonna keep cooking, and all the water we absorb, and that will be that. So that's another tea. This one is still there. I'm just gonna forget it there, and I will continue my washing. You see what I said? It didn't even pour anywhere. See? Ignore this mess. But that's what we're talking about. This is cooking. Still needs a lot of more, because all this water needs to be dry. So I've always done this method. Just put something across it like this, and you're good to go. Oh yeah, the meat I didn't remember its name. It's this meat is a body, so now I remember.
I would just turn about this way and introduce himself to everyone. Who they and everything. But all the more reason to know. Just, once they get in here.
So right now, there's two things I'll be doing. One, the first one, I'm waiting for this pan to dry. And I'm also going to be deboning, like taking off all the bones in this, because I don't want the bone. And also, if some of the meats are too big, I like to cut my meats in a very, not small, but in a way that I'm able to eat it in a go. So I'll just cut some into two. So something like this one. All the meats are so soft. That's the pomo. Very soft. So that's what I will do. I'll cut them. And this is the chicken, I mean turkey. So I'll get the palm oil. So this time around we want to, this is where the atadidi, where this is the beginning of the atadidi. Everything that we were doing before was just serere. So just put that red oil. Okay, let's talk. I don't really like to use red oil to cook my food because of the aftertaste I get from it. Sorry, I'm a bit black, I don't know why, but I would add some cooking oil, vegetable oil with it as well. So that's just the thing that I would do. You don't have to do it, you can just vegetable oil, but I like to mix my vegetable oil with my red oil. So I'm gonna leave this to fry for a very long time. Like literally another alarm is gonna blow up very soon, but that's just the aim. We want this to be very very very, I don't know the English or the Yoruba for it. No, the Yoruba for it is ba. So you want it to cook very well. So I'll leave that here while I continue doing this. So that has been doing its thing for a very long time, and I've also like finished with this. I'm going to move this aside. Like this is all the meats. Like I've deboned them. This is everything. There's no bone, nothing in it. So I will leave that over there to cool down for a minute, and bringing the pot back. See, I don't know if I can, let me see, where's that my spoon? Oh, this one has water. I would have loved to show you. Like it's very transparent, you can't see anything in there. And this my sauce is well cooked. I don't know if you guys can see from there. The sauce is well cooked. So with this one, we don't really want it to be too fried, because we're going to be frying the iru. And this time, please make sure you wash your iru. So this is mine. So I'm gonna rinse it. It smells, so this is the amount I will be using. I'll rinse it out, then I'll pour it in. I wish you can be in the same room. The smell of this thing, oh my god, why is this thing so dark? The smell of this thing, yeah, it's like my neighbors are going to come and bring their plate and their plate for dinner. It smells, I don't know, that evil of a thing, it stinks, but when you use it to cook, oh my god. And I've also seasoning the red pepper. I'm thinking I might put puree, I don't know yet, but if I need to put puree, like tomato puree, I would include that. If not, I will just leave it. Right now I'm just letting the onion slow cook as well, slow fry. I don't want it too much fry, so I'm letting it slow fry so the aroma and everything. So right now this is so fried, see, with the iru and everything. So now I'm going to start start frying the obe. See, taste it if you think you need more stuff, but if I need anything, it needs to be salt, but I doubt it. You see, I doubt it. I don't even need anything. So I'm going to pour the meat as well immediately, because I want everything to, you know, conjoin themselves together. It's a bit thick, so I'll add some of the stock. It's very thick. And it smells amazing. Oh my god. This just brings a lot of memory. Every time I cook this particular dish, it just brings a lot of memory. So right now, so what we need to do is, I would definitely not cover it because it's obe atadidi, because we're frying it. I don't want to cover it. With my own knowledge, I feel like if you cover it, the lid will create steam. I don't know why this thing is not still showing light to my face. I feel like the lid will create a steam, and the steam will turn to water or vapor or something, I don't know, water, and the water would make it a bit why is the place not light? Yeah, so I don't know what I was saying in the dark, but I would just leave it. I would not even cover it at all because I'm frying the stew. So the reason why I don't really cover it, because I don't know if what I was saying there, I need to relax. So I'm just gonna leave it because I don't want it to convert back. So if I put the lid on it, the lid would, you know, the vapor coming out will turn to steam, and the steam will make the oil, you know, from water, and everything will become very liquidy. So I'll leave it right now to be cooking the way it is cooking. And to be honest, we're done. It's just to wash plates. I finished washing most of the plates that I needed to wash earlier. I just need to tidy up and wait for this to form. So that's what we have there. So I'll come back later. So a situation like this could happen. Well, this is many hours later. The boys are back from school. So a situation like this gonna happen that there's no enough. Look, it's not the way I want it to be. So you could either boil some oil, this is vegetable oil, or that. When it's very hot, then I would explain what I'm going to do. I'm making their dinner. So anyway, I don't know if I said you don't have to. You can just leave this like that. Oh my god, this is hot. Let me move it like this. This is hot. Jesus. And these children will not stop calling me. God, please let me concentrate. Jaden, what is it? No.
So guys, that was all the preparation for my obe ata didi. Oh my god, this is looking so yummy. So I couldn't record the rest of it because the boys were making noise. They're literally sitting next to me now. So that is my obe ata didi. So what do you eat with it? So on this day, I was having my obe ata didi with some yam and some scrambled egg. That's how I love and enjoy my yam. I love having my yam with obe ata didi and some scrambled egg. And this particular one, I love my agege bread. Even the boys love it, isn't it, Jordan?
Love eating it with agege
Jordan
bread.
loves eating. So how do you eat it?
I eat it. We get the bread from the pack and we dip it in the sauce.
Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up
and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Jaden, say bye.
Bye.
Jordan, say bye.
Bye.